Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on HD Pocket. Today we've got some crazy stuff to go over. The next two set release dates have been leaked and data mined. As well as that, we have some pretty big data mines going over what kind of cards we're going to be seeing in the next set as well. A lot of things to break down today. Let's get into it. So, starting things off, let's quickly go over the next release dates of the next two sets for Pokemon TCG Pocket. So, the next one we have is A3A. So, A3A is an upcoming expansion for Pokemon TCG Pocket. While we know the release date from game data, nothing else is confirmed about the expansion. And then some speculate that it could feature Ultra Beasts, peculiar Pokemon from Generation 7 that were introduced in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, which fits the Generation 7 and Alolan theme from A3. This hasn't been confirmed, but there have been data mines about that we're going to be going over very, very shortly, which basically confirms that it is going to be Ultra Beasts. Anyway, when will the A3A expansion release? So the release date of the next mini set for Pokemon TCG Pocket, because obviously Celestial Guardians was a main set, is the 29th of May 2025. And we do not currently know what boosters will be in A3A, but it's likely that it will contain a single booster pack like every other mini set. So the 29th of May, let me just double check what that is. It is a Thursday. So that is the release date of the next mini set for Pokemon TCG Pocket. Next up, though, we have the next main set as well. So A3B is an upcoming expansion for Pokemon TCG Pocket. While we know the release date from game data, nothing else is confirmed about the expansions. And A3B will release on July the 30th, 2025. So that means that we're getting a set at the end of this month, nothing in June, and then something on 30th of July, which is A3B. This makes me think that we're going to get like another shiny set in June, because I don't think they're going to go that far of a gap without a new packet, because they're seemingly dropping one every month right now, especially with Shining Revelry. That wasn't even data mined, and it just kind of dropped out the blue. The trailer dropped out the blue, which was great. But I think we might see something similar to that in June. This is the next main set, though, the 30th of July one, which is going to be either Johto or, trying to think what hasn't even been done yet. Johto, it could be Generation 9, Generation 8, Generation 2, Generation 3. Generation 3 is a big one as well. We did just get that Rayquaza card as a promo, but, you know, Groudon, Rayquaza, everything like that. And Kyogre, all that stuff would be really cool in Pokemon Pocket, but so would the Johto cards. I think it'll be Johto next, Ho-Oh, Lugia, the Johto starters, the beasts, everything like that. I think it'd be a really cool set to have. But anyway, those are the release dates for the next two Pokemon TCG Pocket sets, and again, there might be one in June that has not been data mined. We'll have to wait and see. But let's take a look at even more data mines, though, about the next set. So this is the one coming out at the end of this month, the mini set. So data mined leak for the next mini set. So it says Pokemon ID, character ID, HP, Pokemon types, evolution stage, retreat amount, weakness type, pre-evolution character, Pokemon attack IDs, and then it says is Ultra Beast. So Ultra Beasts have been data mined to be in the next mini set, which makes a lot of sense because they weren't in this Celestial Guardian set, and the Ultra Beasts make up a massive portion of the storyline and everything for Pokemon Sun and Moon, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There's a lot of Ultra Beasts as well. You got Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Poipole, Naganadel, off the top of my head, Katana, stuff like that. So there's a lot of Ultra Beasts that they can easily throw into this game. I don't think they're all going to get EX cards, but I think a few of them are likely to get them. So let's see what people of Reddit are saying. So for all the old timers, including myself, that haven't kept up with Pokemon, so Ultra Beast, basically the description is a group of extra dimensional Pokemon who have gone through Ultra Space. Most of them were introduced in Pokemon Sun and Moon, though some were introduced in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. There are 11 Ultra Beasts in total. So I don't think we're going to get 11 EX cards. I think that's very, very unlikely, but I think a good portion of them will get them. Necrozma is also, like, you got Ultra Necrozma, you got Dawn Wings, you got Duskmane, which are the different forms of Necrozma, so they could also play a part in this TCG set. There's a lot of legendaries and kind of like creatures that could easily get EX cards with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and they obviously all can't get one, but I feel like Necrozma has to get one, but at the same time, there's already 11 Ultra Beasts as well. So let's say, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 Ultra Beasts getting EX, and then Necrozma gets ones, then you get Dawn Wings and Duskmane, which are alternate forms of Necrozma. They're kind of piling up with the EX cards. We definitely won't be getting an Ultra Beast for each type, though, since we don't have an Ice or Water type Ultra Beast. I don't think 9 EX cards will be in the norm. Those are probably just an exception to SR or Shining Revelry set or any B set in the future. The mini set will probably be kept at 5 EX Mons. Anyone else find it interesting that this implies the Pokemon can have more than one ability and type? Might never be used, but it's there. And then we could also get a Lusamine support card. So if you haven't played the games, Lusamine actually kind of fuses with a Nihilego in Pokemon Sun and Moon, and you have to fight her and stuff and a team, and it's a really cool kind of thing, and I think that would be a pretty interesting supporter card right there. And then a lot of people are just kind of saying, you know, there's no Ice or Water type Ultra Beast, and then besides what others have mentioned, with no Water / Ice type Ultra Beast, it's actually impossible for them to not share a type. Pheromosa and Buzzwole are both bug fighting, meaning they would have to be split fighting grass type in the TCG amongst themselves. This would mean Nihilego has to be dark type since it's rock poison in the games, with dark taken both by Guzzlord, which is dark dragon, and Naganadel, which is poison dragon. It'd have to be dragon type. So even with optimal type split, we'd have to get a double somewhere. 2 doubles, actually, because Stack Attacker would have to be metal in this scenario, which means that Katana doesn't have a type free for it, because obviously that's steel grass. So I simply expect a couple Ultra Beasts to not be EX. So a little bit more information about it there, but yeah, this is data mined from the actual game. This isn't like a rumor or anything. This is very likely to be the case for the next set. It's going to be about the Ultra Beasts and potentially Necrozma, Dawn Wings, Duskmane, everything like that. And then, yeah, the next major set after that, though, 30th of July. And then the next mini set is the 29th of May of this month. And then we might get one in June. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like. It does really help out. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on the next Pokemon TCG Pocket set? Are you happy that it's going to be Ultra Beasts, or do you want it to be something completely different? And then also, what are your thoughts on the next release dates for the next 2 sets as well? And do you think we're going to get a new kind of Shining Revelry set in June again, or do you think it's just going to be a big gap between May and July? I can't see it, but either way, let me know your thoughts on that. Thank you for watching, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.